like to be anything you're not.
What are we doing?
Hey boy, let me talk to ya. We're gonna do a drawing. Hi, I'm Sad Alex, and we're back, baby, for another drawing for another song that is coming out in the world. This one's a cool one, actually. This one's gonna be a little bit of a shift from the last one, something a little different. This one is a bit darker, kind of a little bit more of the electronic influences in there, which is fun. And it's gonna be called SFS, which is so fucking sad. But it sounds like it's gonna be like the most depressing song you've ever heard, and it's really actually probably one of the more up-tempo ones from all the releases this year. So, should be fun. And so I'm trying to draw a bunch of stuff relating to kind of looking like crying, but making it playful. And so what we're gonna try to do here today is some kind of umbrella rain thing. I am not your girlfriend, baby, let it go. I just can't decide if I want to do the drawy person or let me see if I can pull that off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off, but it would be something different to try, which I have been wanting to try to push myself in the way I draw these things. Interesting. That's an interesting texture I haven't used before. So if I'm doing like it's not as like formy as I would normally have, but interesting. I haven't played with this paint texture. It's kind of fun. There was a thing that showed you how to draw legs from the side that was, oh, there it was. This was really helpful. Sometimes I do look at stuff like this. They'll show you like little cheat sheets on how to draw stuff, and it's pretty helpful a lot of the time. So let me try this again. I'm gonna give myself a nice butt because you know it's good with that. Little curve, and I'll shrink this down. How about that? How about that? Little knee, straight, and then curve. That's a pretty hot lower body of a woman, right? You fuck with that? Look at that. Then we gotta get some little titties. I'm not gonna, lie. I'm gonna shrink this down too, and I'm gonna switch it and put clothes on her. I'm just trying to figure out. This is interesting though, guys. It's kind of, I don't usually work with this texture, and maybe I'll change it, but I do like to experiment. That's part of what, we try to do here. So, So Fucking Sad does come from a real place. I'd say I'm getting a little better about it now, but, I've dealt with my share of mental health issues. I actually just I scheduled my first thing with my new therapist today, which is exciting. Well, I had a therapist, and I'm not ashamed of that. I think everybody should have a therapist. That's not a good face. That's not right yet. I think everyone should have a therapist. It's like super helpful to like get perspective on something from an unbiased person and someone that is literally their job is to like fucking talk about this shit and, go over shit with people. So, I was struggling though because the one I was going to was super expensive. So actually your roommate gave me advice on a place to look up more affordable methods of therapy. And it's on a sliding scale dependent on your income. And so it becomes much more affordable, which I think is cool. I've been wanting to do these single line things. So maybe this is my opportunity to do that. Yeah, so I just got a thing set up with a woman that's much more affordable. I liked my old therapist a lot. She was just hella expensive and didn't really operate on like a sliding scale at all. So it just became this kind of super expensive thing that was like difficult to maintain, especially if things change with, I don't know, depends on all sorts of stuff. So this was useful, and I just set it up, and we're having our first thing. She's out of town or she's like out of the office or something for whatever, so we're trying it. So I'm gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I think the thing is, as I've become older, I've just become a lot more hypersensitive to a lot of things that end up kind of adding up and affect my overall well-being. Hold on, let me see if this is...
I feel a cloud full of doom. It follows me in the room. You can't get through to me. I've been this way for so long. I hear I'm asking what's wrong. I don't got shit to say. Crying into a bar.